Me this, my friend. Why don't you want to see LeBron in this year's finals?
Because LeBron James is the greatest player in the world. He is somebody that never cheats us, that always brings that always brings what he has. And I'm of the mindset I just don't want to see 6 finals losses on his resume. I just don't want that to happen. I don't want him getting to another finals and being able to say, well, what else being able to say, he's going to 8 straight NBA finals. You know, well, damn it, you would have lost 6 in your career, okay? 3 of the last 4. I just don't want to see that. I understand what's going on here, but here's what everybody needs to remember. This is perhaps the easiest loss LeBron James would be able to stomach of his career if he avoided 2 scenarios. A, don't lose in the first round, and B, don't lose to Kyrie Irving. If you don't lose in the first round and you don't lose to Kyrie Irving, any other loss that happened at the hands of with these Cleveland Cavaliers would be easy to stomach because of all the change that has taken place and all the distractions. If Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance Jr. and Rodney Hood and George Hill don't work out, if Kevin Love, mental and physical issues, and we wish him nothing but the best because he's a great guy, if he can't come back and be what he needs to be, if you're LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers, you had the perfect excuse. You had the perfect excuse to go home early and not have us watch you lose another NBA Finals. I don't wish that for him. I would rather him lose earlier, go home, take his, get some rest, and decide where the hell he's going to be next year and beyond, and start planning for another couple of championship runs that way. I don't want to see him lose and have 6 NBA Finals losses on his resume. I do not wish that for him because I think that's what a lot of people will focus on instead of the greatness he has blessed us with for so many years. I just don't wish that for him.
Well, I don't think you're going to have to worry about it because I don't think they're getting to the finals, Stephen A. Smith. This team is much closer that he's playing on right now to the Cleveland team he dragged kicking and screaming to the finals in '07 than it is to the teams of recent vintage that LeBron James has been on. The past 7 in a row where he's gotten to the finals. I don't care how weak the Eastern Conference has seemed to be. You go to 7 straight finals, just the wear and tear physically, emotionally, psychologically. There's no way anyone in the modern game should be able to do that, particularly at his age. He is amazing, and he will go down as the 2nd greatest player of all time behind Michael Jordan. And that's only because Jordan's peak was a little higher than his. He's just amazing. But I don't think he can drag this team to the finals, Stephen A. Smith. You think about what they actually traded Kyrie Irving for. They traded Kyrie Irving for Jordan Clarkson, Larry Nance Jr., and Rodney Hood. Someone should have told Magic that they could have made that deal. He would have traded for Rodney Hood and traded the 3 of them for Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving would be in purple and gold right now. I mean, think about that. They broke $1 into 4 quarters, or a 50-cent piece if you see Isaiah that way, but he had the bad hip. And now this is what they're left with. I don't want to see him go to the finals anyway. As I said, I don't think he can get there. But you know why? Our analytics team, Stephen A., tells me that he has a 0.5% chance to win the finals this year. 0.5, that's 1 out of 200. If they played 200 finals, you think maybe he'd win 1. You know, he's not going to win. He has no shot to beat either Golden State or Houston, which are the only 2 teams, barring catastrophic injury, that are going to come out of the West. It's one or the other. He has virtually no chance to beat either one. But to tell you the truth, the more I look at it, I don't know how good a chance he has to get out of the East, period. He's going to have to get through Boston and Toronto. I don't know if he can get by with this cast, Boston or Toronto. Even if Kevin Love comes back and looks good, maybe he can get by Boston if they're without Marcus Smart. Obviously, they're not going to have Gordon Hayward. But Toronto, good luck with that. I don't see it, Stephen A.
Tell me this, my friend. Why don't you want to see LeBron in this year's finals?
Because LeBron James is the greatest player in the world. He is somebody that never cheats.